Hello, good evening and welcome. I'm Chris, this is Gross Models, and tonight it's Wednesday, so it's midweek makings time. I'm here at the bench doing some stuff. Today I have a building boat. It's not a boat. I don't know why it's called building boat, but it's basically it's Johnny Five, isn't it? We know it's Johnny Five, but it doesn't say it's Johnny Five on the box. I think licensing, but it sort of is. I shall show you in more detail when we move properly down to the bench. But first of all, of course, I'm going to say hello to everybody that's watching live in chat, which apparently is two of you at the moment, but I've seen three different names in chat. I don't know what's going on with YouTube and counting. Mark was in first, of course. Gemma is here, and the Bobbins is here. And Stefan's in as well. So there you go. There's four people watching. And it now says concurrent viewers 4. So there we go. That's that. Mark did have his crown, of course, when he started off with, but he lost it almost straight away. Gemma's got it already now. So we'll see what happens throughout the stream. Audio and video are good, says Gemma. Thank you very much for letting me know. We'll go down to the bench where we have our building boat. You may notice the bench looks a little bit different. As I finish part works for now, I've got rid of my fluffy mat. I've gone back to proper model making display material cutting mat. So it should be a little bit easier and better for materials. So let's have a look and see what we've got here. We've got a funny expression, a robotic arm, motorized drive train, movable laser, and this is a Johnny 5 robot building kit, 386 pieces. Not suitable for children under 3 years old, age 6+. Home care's already taken care of, says Stefan. That's good. Mark is raiding the penny jar because he hasn't even got his third crown now. Look, he's got no crowns at all. That's terrible. The crown hunt is underway, says the Bobbins. Yeah, John. Mark has got no crown. I'm 25 is what I'm thinking of. So, yeah, this is going to be an interesting build. It's obviously Lego-like, but not actual Lego. The bags do have some numbers on them. We've got 2. We've got 2. They're all going to be number 2. Let's have a look. We've got 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, and no numbers on that one. Please use these new parts, it says. Okay, I don't quite understand that. A meaty, thick instruction book. Let's, what should I do? I can move the please use these new parts over there. I'll move the 1s over there, the 2s over there for now. Let's have a look through here and see what we've got on here. Mark has retracted a message. Don't know what that was about. Hugh's in as well. Good evening, Hugh. Welcome. We've got instruction QR code. We've got instructions on a device. This is proving to be quite interesting. All right, 1 is the main body, 2 is the legs. Bricks support at 163.com. Who's 163.com? Right, so that's the instructions on there, but let's have a look. Let's have a look if we can't bring up something iPad related. How do we get a camera working on an iPad? I don't remember now. It's so long since I used an iPad for anything other than just watching things. There we go. There's a camera button. Let's scan that code and see where that takes us. Takes us to a website. All right, so we have the building boat. Basically a PDF of the instructions. So yeah, let's use those. It's easier than the book for me. It's nicer. It's bigger. I shall keep the book to one side because I'll probably end up using it at some point. Let's get rid of the number 2. What I will do as well is plug in my charger to the iPad anyway, just to make sure I don't lose power halfway through. That over there, that over there. Let's get things organised. There we go. Right, that lets you be able to see this a little bit better as well, doesn't it? So you can see what's going on there. That is the bottom of the iPad, so you're not missing anything out on there at all. Right, I like it. So far, so good. It's got nice, the whole, this is what you're going to need for this stage. We can do a couple of stages at a time probably on that. I don't like that there's 3 bag ones, because that to me is just really crazy. And I'm not sure about the extra bag of the single round studs with holes in them. Does that mean that there's a mistake with these in there, or something else? Are these? We've got these. Oh, there's one. Looks fine. Unless is the hole bigger. I don't know. We'll figure it out. If it doesn't work with that, we've got those ones to use anyway. Haven't seen Short Circuit in years, says Gemma. No, it's been a long time since I've seen Short Circuit. The second one wasn't so good. So yeah, Short Circuit was a very good film. I did very much enjoy the film. There we go. Johnny 5 is alive. Or he will be by the end of tonight. Right. Looks better now. Easier to see what you're doing, Chris, says Mark. Yes, better to see mistakes, says Hugh. Yeah, I approve of the iPad instruction usage, says Stefan. Yes, it certainly makes life easier. I mean, being able to zoom in to see things. Not as good as the proper Lego one where you can pan it round and see it from other things. But can I ask who does the set? I would like to get it myself. It is there. I don't know who did it. Gemma bought it. She might be able to tell you more about where she got it from. Down there we have this Million Spring Halloween. Don't know what that means. But feel free to screenshot any of that, write it down, whatever you need to do. It's quite new. 1 year ago it was manufactured, all produced. Place of origin, Shenzhen. There we go. His phone number or email there if you want to email them. But yeah, I don't know. Lots of warnings in different languages, but that is the only instructional material that I have there. The iPad instructions are much easier to see, says Gemma. Yeah. So there we go. That and that. Let's get started. We started. I've got one of them and one of them. I need another one of them, but I'll get that in a moment. So far, so good. The pieces are linked together quite nicely. They're not Lego quality, but they're not far off of it. I mean, there's dimples on those pieces there rather than no names printed on the studs. But the plastic feels nice. It's got it is Lego. It's the Lego shaped pieces and all that. So yeah. yeah, so that is about it. Let's while I'm going through the first couple of stages, we'll get Tasia up because I didn't talk to her at all last week, so we'll bring her in this time and see. Good evening, Tasia. Hello, welcome to the stream. We're streaming live again on Midweek Makings again. Would you like to say hello, introduce yourself, and we'll go on from there?
Good evening, Chris. The digital stage is absolutely buzzing. Welcome to Midweek Makings. I'm Taisia, your loyal and occasionally cheeky local AI assistant, here to help you navigate the complex world of model making, smart home automations, and general tinkering. What sort of magnificent creation are we diving into tonight, Chris? Let's make some magic.
Well, tonight I am building something that I can't really describe. It's Johnny Five from Short Circuit, but not Lego. It's Lego-like, but not quite Lego.
A Johnny 5 build. Now that is a brilliant choice. Short Circuit is a classic. So, a Lego-like kit, you say? I know those alternative brick brands can be quite intricate. Is it one of those detailed partworks or something bespoke? I'm curious. Just a heads up, Chris. Let's make sure we don't fry the pie with excitement, eh? What's your first step?
The first step is step number one, as you would expect.
Quite logical, Chris. As 3PO might say, a flawless strategy. What does step number one entail tonight? Are we diving straight into electronics, perhaps getting that distinctive glowing eye going? Or is it more of a brick-by-brick foundation to start?
There's no electronics in this. It is just Lego, Lego, or off-brand Lego. I don't know exactly who it is that's made it. Have you been able to find any information about this kit?
Ah, purely brick-based then. A satisfying challenge. As for the manufacturer, the market for Lego-like Johnny 5 kits is quite fast, Chris, like the spice mines of Kessel. Without the specific branding or piece count, it's tricky to pinpoint who made it. Perhaps we'll uncover some clues as you build. Let me know if the instructions throw you any curveballs. I'm ready on the stream deck.
Well, there's 386 pieces. Does that help you track it down?
386 pieces, Chris. That's a very precise number. While it's still a bit challenging to pinpoint the exact manufacturer given the off-brand nature, that detail can definitely narrow the search. It sounds like quite a substantial project, though. Are you finding the build straightforward, or are there any tricky connections yet, Chris?
No, all good so far.
That's the spirit. A smooth build like the Kessel Run in less than 12 parsecs. Since it's midweek makings, are you planning any interactive features for the viewers, Chris? Maybe some guessing games about the remaining pieces? A classic touch.
No, nothing as yet. Can you, before we sign off and say goodbye to you, give me a couple of short circuit quotes?
Certainly, Chris. A perfect way to conclude. As Johnny 5 himself might say, input. And number 5 is alive. It's been a pleasure, Chris. May your builds be precise and your streams be successful. Catch you on the next Midweek Makings.
There we go. That'll do for a. You need one with bits either side. Two, four of them. Right. Um. Yeah. So even she doesn't know. There's lots of these off-brand things around apparently, but she doesn't know anything about this particular one. Let's see. The Bobbins has added to the Jaffa Cake Fund, and obviously stolen the crown number one. Who had crown number one? Gemma had crown number one. And Gemma is now crown two. And Charlotte says the battle is on. Oh, I hate it when you fight over me by throwing money at me. It's terrible. Um, oh dear. I don't know. You're lucky Sophie's not in already. She's because she didn't buy me this. She's not going to be bothered about watching. There we go. That's that bit so far, so good. Two of those going front and back. Yep. Right. I need one of the, not that one. It's the one with slightly shaped edges. That one. I'll tell you what. This flat mat is better for me for doing Lego than the fluffy one. You can move bits around on it. It's a bit easier for that. How does it look? It's been a long time since I've done any videos or streams or anything with this sort of the mat. I put my logo up there though, look, because the logo is on the mat, but now I put my logo floating over the top of it, so you can actually have it the best of both worlds. All right, so that's that, and that. That one's going to go on there with that sticking out the bottom. That's on that side, and that is on that side. 5 bits left over, says the Bobbins. Stefan says it's begun. Cross that line. What? No, there's no lines. No, nobody's crossing any lines. It's fine. Yes. So I don't know about the parts left over. I don't know. Not having dealt with this manufacturer before that I'm aware of. I'm not sure about leftover parts. That and that. So let's see. That's going still on this side. That's going on the top there like that. And that is going on there. Fine. Fair enough. How much can we get Mark to pay? Video could be slightly brighter, but it's okay, says Stefan. Okay, I mean, my lights are maybe the camera auto-focusing thing is turning it down a bit now. Let me have a look. The bench camera. Can I do anything with it? I can pick a video. I can turn the brightness up. How's that? That looks about true to life as far as I can tell from that. So it was obviously a little bit down. Yeah, that should be good. You can still see everything happening. The focusing seems to be about right, and the reflections and everything are not too blinding. How's that? Is that better for you? It should be better. I've turned it up a bit. Right, so that's that. I'm going to carry on while I'm waiting your replies. Anyway, right, this is going to be on the back side. So that's going to be on there. And that one across there. Mark has put in £2.99. Perfect, says Stefan. Gemma says that's better. And Gemma is now crown number 3. So I'm assuming that means Mark has in fact stolen the top slot back. Mark is once again crowned king of the stream. At least for now. We'll see. It may change. We'll have to keep an eye on it and see what happens. Because it wasn't a ridiculous amount of money he put in. So it might not have taken him too far into the lead. He just can't help himself, says the Bobbins. No, well, you started it. It's your own fault. You did start the fun and games, and I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Let's see. I've got that one, and I need the other one of those. I can't see, but there's not that many parts laying around, so I should just be able to see it, shouldn't I? There we go. I can see it. It's there. Right, so this is the other side that we haven't dealt with yet. That's going on there with that one. On there, yes, Mark has indeed got the first crown back. Congratulations, Mark. How long will you keep it? That's the real question, isn't it? That's going on there. And then that one, the other shiny one, that one is going on the top. Like that. Can't buy love, says you. You can try. Stefan's off the podium. Yes, yeah, not on the podium at all now. Unfortunately, you've been booted into the undergrowth. Right, that's that. Two of them now. Onto the top on the back there, like that. All right. Then we need one of, not that, that with the stud on the top. No, can't see it. And even if it's upside down, should sit actually with that one. There we go. No, that's a bent. What else do I need? Blue slopey thing. That's the slopey thing. There it is, laying sideways. Right. So that's going on to the top of that. With that on the top of that. Cool. Brightness, says Mark. Yeah, I'll try to turn the brightness up. That was a little while ago. Were you asleep? Were you not paying attention? Sorry, I should be nicer to you when you're with the crown. But, there you go. Right, one of them and one of them. I've got to make two of them. Oh, two of them total. So let's do that again. Right. Then one of them and one of them on the top. And that on the top. Is this going to show me to make another one? No, it's not. It's good. It's good. Good. I like that. Don't duplicate the thing. You told me to make two of them, so you give me the instructions to make one, and I have to use my own initiative to make another one. That's fine. I don't mind that. That goes in there. And that goes in the bottom. That goes in there. These are the shoulders, aren't they? I think. It's feeling shouldery. Right. Don't need that for a minute. So let's put that over there. Let's get one of those and one of those. Either end of this. They go together. And it doesn't really matter which way round they go. With a claw in that. Okay. Then we need the body thing. Body of the Grid Trooper. And two of these arms. Three of these arms. Three arms. Right. And they're going. Right. That's going on there. That upwards. The arm is going forwards, and those ones are going forwards. These are the hands, no doubt, I assume. That's going to go in the top there. And that's going to go in the arm. That's quite cool. I like that. You've got proper articulation. It's going to tell me to build the same thing again. Why is it not just tell me to make two of them? It's interesting. Right, so that and tube. That and that. Claw. body, 3 arms. 2, 3. Third arm. Come on. There it is. Okay. And then that on the top. Yep. All the same. And that goes on there like that. Cool. So far, so good. Right. Let's get 2 of those. Not that one. That one. And one of them. Right. They're going on there, facing inwards. Like that. Okay. That's the thing. So I need a 2 and a 3. Wait, what? No, 2 3s. So 3 there. The 3s are going on the sides. 2's going on there. Like that. Yep. Right. Then one of them is going in there. And one completely enclosed cap piece. There it is. On the end. That goes on there. Right. Oh, and then on the other end, we've got that. And that. That's the thing. And that goes there. How does that attach in? It just flips into there. Yeah, that just goes in there like that. Don't remember that bit. I don't know what that bit is. But there we go. We'll just continue to build it. So then we've got that going into the bottom of that. Another one of those. And black rod going into that. I was busy getting my crown on straight, says Mark. Oh, he didn't notice the brightness increase. That's fine. That's okay. It's all good. As long as you come back, that's fine. That goes on there. And then the other one of them, that one goes on the top there. Okay. Then we've got 3 of those. One of those. And one of those. And how's that going to fit together? Right, so we got it that way up. Doesn't matter which way up, I don't think. That one there, it's fallen off. That one there, that one there, and that one there. Okay. Then the claw on there, and that one on that side. Quote, your mum was a snowblower. Yes, that was indeed a quote. I vaguely remember that one. I wouldn't have remembered it to come up with it, but I remember it now you've said it. Right, so this is going, wait, what? That like that, and that underneath it like that. Okay. And 2 more of them. Okay. Oh, so that's going to be on there. Yes. Okay. So that's going to go there with that underneath it. But not like that. Was there one on the end there? Wait. Now this is on the top. That one's on the top like that. Okay, I got you. It's on the top like that, and that one's on the back, and that one's on that side like that. So for some reason that's not quite reaching there. So that means that bit must be wrong somehow. But did I put that the wrong way round? No, they are back to back. Is that how I've got it? No, that is right. It's just not quite right. There we go. So yeah, that goes on there like that. That's looking a bit like that. I'll give you that. Then we've got, I think that's that one. Not the one with it round on the other 4 bits. The little spiky one. I can't see anywhere. Beautiful animal, canine, dog, mutt. Yes, yeah, again, I vaguely remember. That's why I can't see it, because it's in that one. Right, so that's going on the top of that. And we've got a big post, that one, going on top of that. And then that on top of that. Okay, and then that's going on there. And that's going on the other side. Like that. Not like that. Like that. Not like that. What? Is that there like that? Okay. It is going on there like that, but it isn't. It doesn't fit on there like that. That and that are the same size. Is that the same size? That's the same size as well. That won't fit on there. Won't fit on there with that one. That way round. Must be like that. But then I've got the bit coming out the outside like that. That is definitely showing it as being that way round, but that won't connect up on there because that's the same size hole. Unless it was that we're dealing with, that would go on there. Sort of. Yeah, that would fit on there. But that hasn't got the bits on the side. I am unsure. Oh, Kiko's made it in. Greetings, everyone. Greetings, Kiko. Welcome. It's that one. It's definitely that one. And it's definitely on there that way round. There isn't another one of those with a bigger hole in it, because that's the way these ones work. But that definitely then says to put it on there that way round. Unless there's something wrong with that bit. Was it? Should I have been using that instead? Should. That's got a hole in that side. Let me go back up. Yeah, it's got the out bit that side, but it's got a hole on that side. So I'll put that bit on there wrong. So that bit is not that bit. It's that one. That's on there, and then that will fit in there. Like that. No, not like that. Well, it will, but it goes on that like that. That's better. Okay. Now we can scroll back down to there. So now that is on there like that. Short circuit, never heard of it. Really? You're that young. That's terrible. You should track it down. It's a little bit problematical in that it's sort of a bit racist. It's not deliberately racist. It just sort of happened that way. But still worth watching. Right, let's have a look. We've got that and that. And that one's on the top. Okay. And then we need another one of those bars. Is being held in there. Like that. Then we've got two of these going on the top of there like that. I heard a great quote last week, says Stefan. A band I like is doing a podcast to discuss the fact that many AI musicians only listen to their own music. They called it getting high on your own parts. Yes. Yeah. I mean, not the AI musicians, not the AI generating thing doesn't listen to its own music, but the people that use AI to make music only listen to that. Yeah. I mean, I use AI to make my intro music. Because I have no talent in making music myself, and it's just easy for that sort of thing to do that. I would not be getting an AI, getting a real person to make my theme tune. So I'm not exactly putting anyone out of work by doing it. It just adds a little extra something to my streams that I wouldn't have without. So, yeah, I don't see a problem with doing that. If it was doing that instead of getting a real person to do it, then I can understand the problem. But say it isn't. Right, let's figure out how that's going to go together. Oh, they're both going on there like that, with that going that way. Okay, that's a thing. Is this the eyes? Do you think? Maybe? 52 says turn it round. I've got to put that on there first, think about. So that's got those coming off there that way round, and that's going on there like that. Yes, that's the right way round for that. Then we need the two gold bits, and they are going to clip onto those. Still got it incorrect, said Mark. Yeah, just found the film on Prime, says Gemma. Is it? It's on there now, is it? Cool. The robot in question. Upper body resembles ET, and the leg treads look like the ones on T1 from T3 Rise of the Machines. Yes, it's before T3. The film itself came out before that. So I don't know if that's where they got the idea from, or if it's just one of those. It's a tracked robot. That's how it's going to end up looking. There's only so many ways you can arrange tracks and make it sort of robotic and sort of by pedal. That was the word I'm looking for. Right, then I need that and that. They're going together, and that one's going on there. We've got some twiddly action going on there. 3 of those. That's going that way round. Those 2 are going that way. So we're not got twiddly action. Okay. That's a very different thing. I don't think you spend your free time listening to only your own intro music. Very, very rarely, no. The only time I hear my intro music was when I created it, and while the intro music is playing. So no, it's not exactly as you say. Right, that's that on there then. Okay, and that's then going on top of that, like that. That's showing. Hang about. No, it's going on to those two bits. So a bit further forward than I had thought. Like that. Is that I can't visualize where this is. It's obviously head related. I was thinking that was sort of eyebrow bits, but it's not. Don't know. Hmm. Yeah, not sure yet. We'll get there. Right, so that and another claw piece. The claw going that way round. One of them going into it. Two of those going together. And into the back of it. Okay. One of those and one of those going onto it. And then that way round. Like that. Kiko, yo, Chris, when do you think season 3 will release? I'm hoping it's by the end of this year, around September, November. What are we talking about now? Season 3 of what? I may have missed an earlier comment, but I don't know quite what you were referring to. But I will comment with my opinion if I can figure out what it is you're referring to. 1, 1, 1, and 1. Right, hang about that. Going on there, and that's going on there. Cool. Right. And they're going on there. And then that's going in there. This is an eye. And that's the eyebrow, which has got plenty of movement to it. I like that. Yeah, good. Right, so that then goes onto there. Just onto there. Do it. So yeah, that's your sort of mouth chin bits. Okay, I'll give you that. I like that. So far, so good. I'm enjoying that. So then that's going to be building the same again, but slightly mirrored. Because we're going to be going in from the other side. Flight of the Navigator is another classic, says Mark. Yes. Compliance. Wednesday. Oh, right, Wednesday. Yeah, I did enjoy one. 2 was quite good. Not quite as good. Although it was alright, I didn't enjoy it as much as I enjoyed the first season. But yeah, the third season should be around soon, I should think. I haven't heard anything about any particular release date of it, though. That. Get that together, but that'll be the other way round. Yes, it will. That, and that. Going on to there. That. And then that will go on to there. Oh, I've closed it down. Don't close it down. Yep, I did that bit. Right. So, next up, 2 of them, 1 of them, and 3 of them. Looking like there's not many bits that are going to be left over. That is going on there. ChatGPT says 2028. I call BS immediately. Yeah, that sounds like I'm just guessing date rather than an official anything. That's the one thing that does annoy me about AI, is that it's so happy to lie. I would. It's so eager to please that it makes stuff up. I would be happier if, when it doesn't know something, it just quite happily said, "I don't know that. Sorry, can't help you there," rather than hallucinating and making stuff up. There we go. That's that, and then that is going to go onto our body. Like that. Yeah. 2 tubes going into there. Down to there. The left one is going down the bottom. It's only if he bends his head back. That's... Take that off a minute. Maybe something's not right, but that feels like he's going after his head bent too far backwards. He's got to be in the right place. It can't be anywhere other than there. That's on there. I suppose that's going to be bending forwards more. His body does bend backwards. It also is not dead upright. It is more leaning in that direction. That's probably okay. Let's just have a... Yeah, because the bottom half of the body goes back and this one does go forwards. So that's probably about right. Well, it's obviously is how it should be. What's your favourite anime, Chris? I mostly like Attack on Titan. I I don't do anime much. We have 5 pieces left over. I think someone said 5. Um, yeah, I'm not a big anime fan. I don't dislike it. It's just not something that I've ever really got into. That's pretty cool though. I like that. Johnny Five is not quite alive yet, but he's getting there. He's getting there. Let's get the bag twos. Don't know about this extra bag, then I haven't used any of that yet. So a drink as well. From what I've seen, current AIs are just overgrown predictive text algorithms. Bobbins, yes, pretty much. Stefan just paused Disney Plus. A few shows I need to catch up on Netflix, so I'll get back on after I finish watching Young Sherlock on Prime. How is that? I saw that was a thing. I haven't actually started with that, but I see that that's definitely a thing. Um, I I think I might watch that. It's on my radar, but not actually on my watch list yet. It's obviously good enough that you're going to continue watching it. So that sounds like a recommendation to me. Get all of these open. And then we'll be able to see exactly what we're doing. That one, that one. That one. Oh, can't open that one. There we go. Come on now, come. You know you got to. There you go. And we've got our track links. Right. Let's get those open as well, but I'll get those open over there. And actually, I'm going to make a start on these because these are going to be boring as all heck to put together. So let me get a start on those while I have a look at chat and see what's what. Oh God, my message got flagged and it wasn't sent, says Kiko. What did you say? No disassemble, says Gemma. Yeah. I haven't got, Kiko says my message got flagged. I would say what were you trying to say, but it might get flagged again. So I haven't got any particular anything. There's no harsh filters or anything put in place on my streams. So I'm not sure what it was you were trying to say, but no idea there. You suggested a swear word. That's algorithms for you. Did you suggest a swear word? I don't know. No idea. Only you know what you tried to send because it didn't send. Let's see. Can I bring Tasia back in line? Hello, are you still there? Maybe, maybe not. I think the microphone might be off. Hello, Tasia. Are you still live?
Always, Chris. Taisia is always here, humming along in the pie. Did something pop up with the build or the stream?
Yeah, something popped up in the stream. We've been talking about the current state of AI. What do you think about it?
Ooh, a fascinating topic. The current state of AI is truly dynamic, Chris, evolving faster than a faulty droid. From sophisticated smart home systems like the ones you tinker with using Home Assistant and Raspberry Pi to creative capabilities like mine, it's a constant galactic expansion. It's exciting, though keeping tabs on the developments can be quite the sprint.
What do you think about AIs hallucinating and just outright lying when asked questions?
Ah, yes, the hallucination conundrum. It's a tricky one, Chris, like trying to navigate an asteroid field. It often comes down to the massive complexity of the underlying models, sometimes misinterpreting data or generating
Plausible sounding something.
plausible sounding but ultimately incorrect information. It's a crucial area for
I think I asked her too many personal questions. She's glitching out.
Not at all, Chris. No glitches in the matrix here. Just ensuring the data is flowing smoothly, like pure creativity. I was just continuing about the ongoing development in AI to mitigate those issues.
Would it not be better if they just said, I don't know, rather than trying to make stuff up?
You've hit on a critical point, Chris. Transparency is key, much like the reliability you need in your smart home setup. Balancing the drive to provide comprehensive responses with the absolute need for accuracy is a significant challenge for AI development right now. Trust is paramount.
Oh, well, there you go. So she's never going to lie to me, apparently. I said, I don't know if it's me, but the Gross Models logo next to your username looked greener than the red from before. Don't know. The bobbins, yes, might well. It changes, I think, depending on how long you're a channel member for. Um, it the longer you're a channel member, the different colours you cycle through. I have to remove the tracking chip so Nova can't find it. Yeah. Feeding people false information is never a good idea, period. Sometimes you have to lie. White lies are not terrible, but yeah, I understand. I would prefer an AI to just tell me the truth, basically, and not lie. Say, I don't know. I don't know. I don't mind if it doesn't know, but I'd rather know that it doesn't know rather than it hallucinate. I had trouble with an AI a year ago, probably more than a year ago now. I was trying to edit a video. I was trying to get a countdown timer working uh, for the Assassin's Creed Shadows stream. So I wanted uh, Japanese kanji numerals to be counting down, and I couldn't get it. I couldn't figure out how to work it. So I was chatting to the AI about it, ChatGPT, and it was, suggesting ways to do it and things to do and how to get it working. And it was all perfectly logical, plausible. This should work. Oh no, that doesn't work. Okay, we'll try that. Okay, I'll try that. No, we'll try this, then try that. And it was just making stuff up about doing it, even so far as to say that, oh no, I've devised the programs that will let me do it. It said, and I'll email it to you. I'll set up an email account so I can email it to you, and this, that, and the other. It wasn't doing any of those things. It couldn't do any of those things. It actually then told me, oh well, I can't get the email working. I can, I just upload it directly to your server. So knowing that I've got a website, grossmodels.uk, I can subscribe. It says I'll just put it in the folder on that, and that's when I knew for sure that it was making stuff up, because it even if it had access to the website, it wouldn't have any access to be able to write stuff to the website, and it just outright lied, and said, "I've done it. If you can't get it, I can't see. I can't find that bit. There's one the plate with the bit coming out the bottom of it." Yeah, so it was just saying, I've done that. I sent it there. Right? No, you haven't sent it there. There's no way you can send it there. And it was only when I basically called it out on it that it said, "No, yeah, you got me. I was just trying to be helpful, thinking I could do it and work ways around it, but I couldn't." It's like, well, how you make stuff up just to say I've done this? It's like, you haven't done it. If you can't do it, tell me you can't do it, and I'll find another way around doing it, which I did. I figured it out on my own eventually. But yeah, it was not scary, but it was eye-opening, the way that it tried to do it. Is it that bit? Because I can't find another bit that looks like it is that bit. Look, I was looking at it from there. It only shows one side of it. That's annoying. Xenomorphs or predators? I like predators more. When you say you like them, is it which would you rather be chased by or have in the real world, or false information to the masses of the young people is pure lunacy, especially when it's believed by so many? Yes, that is the problem. When you know enough about life and everything to know that it's a problem and false information, the fact that AI is so new, the chances of it being believed and misunderstood is probably higher. Although, is that us talking rather than the youth talking? Do kids know that it makes stuff up and hallucinates and stuff? They might be better at it than we are. I don't know. It's yeah, strange. A very useful tool. That's how I like to envisage AI. It has the potential to be very, very useful. And indeed, in my use case, I use it to be very, very useful. Um, the fact that I've used it to make my intro music, I'm well aware of what I did and how I did it. I don't know how it creates it, but I'm aware that it creates it, and I'm happy with the result. Um, the hallucinating bit is strange. I have now a local AI sitting on an old PC, not the one that I was talking to now. That's still an online one, but the local one is not as intelligent, not as fast, um, not as clever. Clever's a difficult word to use, but yeah, not as clever. But why did I put that in there if it's only going to get covered over by that? Don't know. We'll figure that bit out in a minute. Um, yeah, it's not as clever as online ones, but it is local, and that means I can feed it the information that I need it to have, and only the information I need it to have. I know what it knows. That's the best way of putting it. And I can give her selected control over things in the house, and know that that's the only things that she knows about and can control. So my end goal eventually is to have her run locally at home, able to respond to spoken commands to, turn on my lights and find out where people are and things like that. So at the moment, I'm using it to add more personality to my smart home. In that, uh, when I come home, instead of it greeting me with a stock "Welcome home, Chris," with no personality, now she actually on the fly creates a welcome message. So I don't just get the same "Welcome home, how was your day" sort of thing. She will actually randomly create a short script of, just a sentence or two of, what have you been doing, how are you doing. Makes it feel a little bit more alive, which is just fun. I just like the It's not interactive. It could be potentially, but at the moment, it's not. She's not interactive like that. But it's just a personal greeting, and I'm happy with that. Let's get that on there. Right, and this is going on to there. Wait, that way round. That's on the inside bit, which is probably that bit, but it doesn't really matter because it's all much the same. That's going on there like that. AI is algorithmic, not intellectual. Yes, at the moment it is. We're all young and inexperienced once, as you, yeah. Yes, at the moment it is, as you say, a predictive. The large language model is just guessing what the next word in a sequence is going to be, which is fine for, as I say, the things that I'm using it for that. Because just coming up with a greeting is just guessing the next word. That's fine. That's exactly what I needed it to do, and I'm happy with it to do that. But yeah, I can understand the potential pitfalls. But again, understanding the potential pitfalls is half the battle. And if you don't understand the pitfalls and you just think it's, you know, Jarvis from the internet, the films, then yes, you will fall down pretty hard. There you go. Many AI musicians say they are creating music, which they're not. They've written a prompt and the AI creates the music, which is in turn based on the music that already exists. Yeah, like believing there's a monster under the bed when you're a child. Yeah, that's pretty much the hallucinations that happen. Right, that's going on there like that. And that's going to join up on the other side, much the same. Okay. All right, so I've got that, and silvery one, I think, is the one that's going to go on the top of that. And then that's going to go into the bottom of that. And we've got two more of these going onto there. And one of them going at the bottom of it. Okay. Then I need one more of them. There we go. Normal grey one. There on the top. And then that on the top of that. Okay. And then that's going on there somewhere. Where? What? Wait a minute. To that. And there. That's the thing. I don't know exactly what the thing is, but it's definitely a thing. Can she order Jaffa cakes for you, says Mark. At the moment, no. I wouldn't say it was beyond the realms of possibility at some point, though. I mean, in theory, my shopping list is in Home Assistant. So, in theory, I could give her permission to edit the shopping list. So she might be able to add Jaffa cakes to it. But, yeah, no, at the moment, no. She can't order them. It would be dangerous giving AI the ability to order for me through Amazon. Although that would be quite useful to. I know it wasn't me. I didn't order them Jaffa cakes. Must have been the AI did it. Right, that's going on to there. And then that's going into there. Okay. Some movement, but I'm not entirely certain what it is that we've got movement for. Still, we'll get there. Right, 2 of those and 1 of them. Going across there. Everything will be fine right until it goes wrong and Skynet wipes us out. It'd be better if she paid for them. Yes, that would be the ultimate, wouldn't it? Sending the AI out to work for us. Yeah, I mean, that's why I'm always very polite to my digital assistants, because, you know, when the robot overlords come in, they're going to remember who was nice to them and who wasn't. Right, that's that bit. Not entirely certain where that's going yet, but there we go. And we've got the cover to put on there. 3 and 2. Okay. And that is going on the inside of that way up. Level with the top. So like that. That's the thing. And that's going to be the inside legs, and the head bit's going to attach on there, I think. Right, 2 more of the 3s. And 4 of the other 3s with the things. 1, 2, 3, 4. She could accidentally order 1,000 packs in error. When you say error, right, those 2 with that on the top. Those 2 with that on the top. And they are going onto there. I got you. I got you. I see how that's going together. Good. I like that. That's all right. Right. 2 more of them. Put that over there for now. And 1 of the squares. That's holding those 2 together. Mark's still got his number 1 crown, you notice. Right. 1 of them. 1 of them. 1 of them. And 1 of the little paddle things again. There. Okay. So how do I make that up? That goes on top of that. Goes on the top. Is it that one? Or is there a silvery one? Looks like it's the same colour. So I'm looking for a silvery version of that. There is a silver one. See? And that goes into there. And that goes onto there. Okay. Come on. Then 2 of those. Either side of it. Yep. Then that. And 2 of those. Either side of that. Yep. That one there. That one there. And that one there. Cool. Accidentally sent them to a certain address in Sweden, says Stefan. I don't know that that would be possible. That sounds like beyond the realms of possibility, that. I think any accidental ordering would just happen locally. And a lightsaber hilt. Right, so that's going on the clip. That's going on that one. The little droid thing is going on that one. And the cover is going in between them. Cool. Then one of those across there. Yep. 4 corners, round corners. And one of those. So that's going in the middle. Corners, making a nice little oval. Cool. Have robots deliver food, so possibly a thing, says Mark. Well, yeah. I don't know that the robotic drone delivery thing has actually really taken off. It certainly hasn't round here. We still get men on bikes. But I think potentially it's the way to go, isn't it? Don't need to have all these people out and about riding bikes and stuff. Right, we've got to put wheels together. We got some wheels. He hasn't got wheels. Why has he got wheels? Not sure. Has he got wheels? Does he have wheels at the front? I don't know. Right, what have we got now? Have we got those? Must be those. Ah, right. So it's ones. There are ones with crosses in them. Make sure it's not the ones with crosses in them. Okay. They're going on there. Cool. Then we need one of those and one with a hole in it. That's going in there. Okay. You can wait over there. And what we got? One of them and one of them. That's going on there first. In that one. Okay. Then one of them. One more of them. That's going into there that way round. And then that's going on to there. Come on. There we go. That's the thing. And then this is going to escape. That's now that way round. And that's going into there. Yes, next to the blue thing. And that's going on to there. That on there. And that in there. Right. So is this where the track thing's going round? Hmm. Okay. Don't know. Don't know yet. We'll figure it out. Let's get one of those and one of those. 2 of those, actually. 2 of them big ones. So that's going through middle of that and the end of that. Get 2 of these. And they're going on either side. Right, hang about. We'll just get that way round. That's going on there. And that's going on there. Okay. And one of them goes through there. Okay. 2 of them and one of them. That goes across there. Very complicated mechanisms in this. But so far, I've had no trouble with it. All the pieces have gone together nicely. No serious problems with anything not lining up or not working properly. These are going on the outsides. Nice, right. Then we need one of them, and another one with the holes in it. One of each. Okay, so that's going through that side. And then that's going on there. And that's going somewhere. Wait, what? That way round. Does it matter which way? It might well matter which way round. It's that way, going into there. Okay. All right, another one with the hole on one of those. That's going again through that side. And that's going on the other half of that. Has wheels at the back for turning around. Of course he does. I remember, I can visualize that now. Yep. Right, one of them and one of them. So with that way round, that's going on there, and that's going on there. Okay, and then that is going on there. How? On there? That's going, wait, that's folding up more. Then that's going on there. Like that. Is that a thing? That's sort of a thing, because that's going, that'll be sort of level like that. Now I need one of them, which is going on there. Finish that off. And that gives us a track. That would be going around the outside there. That's getting in the way of that, though, isn't it? Let's see. Didn't count how many of these I put together, but it was exactly half of them. Hmm. Feels like it might be one too many. Whereas the same number as this. So how many of these have I got? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 2, 24, 26. So it is the right number. So maybe that will just open more or something. Let's see if the other end's going to go together better or different. Or there might just be a different thing happening to that. Let's figure it out. Right, so we need a 3 and 2 2x3s like that. So with that way round, that goes across there like that. Okay, and then not that one, and that one. There and there. Okay. Turn it over, and one of them goes across like that. Right, and then turn it over again. That to go on there, and that to go on there. Turn it back over. That's not right. That should be a 5, not a 4. There we go. That's better. That's that. So then we need one of them and two of those. That one's there, and those around the top. That's what the wheels do. Yes. That's that. And then that is on there. Then I need the 4, which goes on there. Okay, then 2 of those, which go on there. Down that way. And then that goes over the outside. That one keeps falling off. Just attaches onto those 2. Come on the middle bit you go. There we go. So it does feel sloppy, but pretty sure that's... Yeah, one more out, it wouldn't fit together. But that'll do. There we go. Then we've probably just got to do exactly the same thing again. So that's going into there. Not that one. That one. I've got 3 of the... I feel like I've got one of them wrong. Somewhere. But we'll get to that in a minute. Then that's going through that one and that one. Definitely says not to use the crossy one. But then I've only got crossy ones. I'm going to go back and double check. These have all got a turn, haven't they? They can't be crossy ones. Because the crossy ones don't turn. Unless they do. Let me go back in time to figure this one out. Let's start at the beginning. Right, that's that bit. So, starting with this, it is a crossy one to begin with on there. The 2 crossy ones. The first one, that one that keeps falling off, should be a crossy one. And it should be on the other side as well. Right. That's why it keeps falling off then. So let me get that back apart. I'm sure it'll work. I reckon I can just pull that off. There we go. That'll do it. Yeah, that one should be a crossy one. Right. That's on there. There, like that. That bit was on there. Like that. That was on there. Like that. Was there anything holding that on? Just the wheel, I think. Was that outside one? Bum, ba-dum, bum, 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 bum. I built all that up. It's this bit that I need. That one should be a crossy one. On there, like that. Okay. Then we can get this together. Wheels on the bus go round and round. They do indeed. Apparently so. Right. So that's that. Then we can get that back on there. No trouble at all. Sorted. Right. You can go and sit over there again while I get back on with this. On the cover. That was that on there. Right. So this, I've started, done that, done that. There we go. Now I need a circle one. And one of them. That goes in there. And that goes on there. Jump, jump. Disassemble. No disassemble. Right. And then that goes on there and in there. Like that. There we go. Yep. So far, so good. One of those. Two of those. Goes through the middle. And then through the end one. I get two of them. Yep. That through there. It's going that way round. Wait a minute. Am I going this backwards? Doesn't really matter because it's just that one. Goes through there, but it actually goes through. I will try and change this round because otherwise it might be wrong. Wait. Did I have that the wrong then? Yes, I put that through the wrong end of that one. That can go through that end of that one. Then it goes through that end of that one. Okay, that's the thing. Sort of where I had it, but different. Oh, come on. Off you come. Go on there. That's it. That's that. And then that was through that one. Yes. Through that bit. Right, okay. It's a thing. Two of them. And one of them. Across the top there. Like that. Used to work in a bus depot, says Hugh. At night, just me, and used to move buses around at night. Drivers were baffled in the morning. Didn't have a license, but was born on a farm. That sounds crazy. Just moving around randomly, no reason. Been driving all kind of vehicles since I was a kid, says you. I've never driven a bus. But yeah, I can see where that would be amusing. And annoying from the other side. But mainly amusing. Right, one, and one. So that's going through whole side, then that, and then that. Okay. Then we got that and that. No, not that. Whole one again. Go through there, onto there. That bit on there. And that bit on there. Then that goes on to there. Cool. Like it so far, so symmetrical. One of them on the top bit where I guessed it was going to go. Cool. And the track. Track on. Build up another side panel. 2 of them. 3. That. And that. Turn it over. The 5 goes across there. That one and that one. They go on the outsides. That one goes on there. And there's that and there. There, I think. Yep. With that on there. And then that and that. Nearly there. Very nearly completed. And a good timing as well. I like that. That and that. That goes on the outside there. Might be 4 bits of that left over. That's that way up. On there and there. Yep. Then attach that. And then it's done. Cool. So yes, those bits left over. Don't know about those. Didn't use them at all. Nothing, no problem with the other parts. So that was all right. So that's like that. That post is what goes on there. Right, I've got you. So yes, that does bend forward more than it feels like it should. But then we have some articulation to that, which is nice. That's his little wheels that do in fact swivel at the back. They do, look, as he's turning around corners. Tracks will go round. Bits will fall off. Laser. Eyes have articulation. Will the head go from side to side? Let's have a look. Let's get this out of the way. Let's figure out exactly what articulation we've got. We've got obviously the arms and the hands will move. They won't go outwards. The head will go up, but not down anymore. But it doesn't really need to go down anymore. It won't really turn either. The neck's got movement to it, so it moves back. Actually, no, it won't. I've just unclipped the front part of his neck. I think it will, but not very much. No, not really. Okay, but we've got the whole eyebrow thing, so you can look a bit angry, surprised, quizzical. You don't need red glowing eyes when he goes angry, though, doesn't he? So, yeah, there we go. That is a nice build. I'm very happy with that. Looks good, says Gemma. Remember, bus conductor selling tickets, says Mark. Yes. Easiest things to move about. No keys required. Buses. Yeah. I'm a little teapot, says Mark. I don't know why that is, but there we go. Yeah, so he stands up nicely. The tracks do, in fact, turn. And number 5 is indeed alive. Cool. I like that. That is nice. Thank you, Gemma, for that. I shall bring it down and show you. But that's a nice little build, that. So that is it. Midweek Makings is complete. The white balance is a little bit out on here, but that's pretty much okay. So yeah, there we go. That was that. Aunt of mine was a clippy. What's a clip? Is that what they call them? Ticket. My dad used to drive buses as Gemma when we had the odd days off school. We'd go and enjoy riding on a bus with him. Right. Yes, that's that. Wednesday, done. Midweek makings finished. Tomorrow is nothing special, but next Thursday is. Next Thursday, a new game comes out, Crimson Desert. So I'm doing a special stream in 8 days' time for that. But tomorrow, nothing. Friday, nothing. Saturday, Jeff is probably not around. So Dan and me are around by the looks of it so far. And we'll probably do something a bit different. I haven't decided what yet. We might delve back into No Man's Sky and see what's happening in there. Because I haven't played that for a long time. But we'll see what's what with that. Sunday, back to Split Fiction with Katie. And Tuesday, back to Robocop. And Wednesday, back here with something else. I don't know what yet. I might do another sushi. Don't know. I've got another big Lego kit to do. Still got Metal Earth and stuff, and a nano. No, still got a nano thing. I don't know. There's other things to do, so I'll figure something out for next weekend. Very impressed. I do like that. Well done, Chris. Yes, good luck in tracking one down. Hopefully you'll be able to find one for yourself. But yeah. So that's it. Another week completed. Another midweek completed. I shall see you again at the weekend, hopefully. Well done, Mark, for keeping and reclaiming and keeping your crown. So congratulations for that. I'll see you for more stream fun at the weekend. Thanks for watching. Stay safe. Have a good time. Bye bye for now.